All right. Let's go ahead and get this done real quick. Don't plan on being here long at all. Gotta go. Still gotta get my salt bath in as my legs wake up. So, let's get into this Kipper picks. Let's get into this Kipper picks. Ugh. Ugh. I got a salt bath on the schedule for today. And I plan on getting it in. Woo, child. And I just wanna stop. Ah! Everything trying to annoy me now. So I won't get this out. And I'm not gonna let it make me frustrated. 'Cause I got something to hear. All right, so this will not have a lot of cards and all of that kind of extra. I hope not. I hope not. Let me not speak too quickly. Because it might. So we're going to see. Have no idea what Spirit wants to show me. So, I'm hearing that this could be a potential cross reference, or how do I call it? A cross read. A cross read. Praise be to the Most High. To God be the truth. Okay. Let's get into it. My eyes doing a lot of stuff. Welcome to the live, guys. Let's get right on in. Give me a jump off, Spirit, please, and thank you. Wow. Despair. Despair. We're going to be using the green deck, and we're going to also use the brown deck. Okay. We're going to use both of them. All right. So that's the jump off. Despair. Here's the cross read. Living room. So just intuitively seeing here what someone is going through some really, I'm hearing the words desperate measures. There's actually a movie about this. Desperate Measures. Let's look it up. I think that has Michael Keaton in it. Okay, so Desperate Measures. How long, y'all? Desperate. 1992 is significant. 1992 is significant. 9 and 2, that's 11. September the 2nd. By September the 2nd, something's very significant about September. Desperate Measures with Michael Keaton. I'm going to need to go watch that movie. Okay, hold on. Let me go. I didn't plan on working today, but there's been a lot going on since I rose out of my slumber, and I must be obedient so that I can continue to move forward. Yes, Desperate Measures, 1998. 1998 was the movie with Michael Keaton. San Francisco police officer Frank Connor is in a frantic search for a compatible bone marrow donor for his gravely ill son. There's only one catch. The potential donor is convicted multiple murderer Peter McCabe, who sees a trip to the hospital as the perfect opportunity to get what he wants most, his freedom. So somebody is really tired of being in a position of indifference. Somebody's tired of being out in the cold. Somebody's tired of not making enough money, not feeling worthy enough to be praised. Somebody's in a really strong psychological conundrum. Okay. It says, with McCabe's escape, the entire hospital becomes a battleground, and Connor must pursue and, ironically, protect the deadly fugitive who is his son's only hope for survival. So this person might be getting to that position where they're feeling like they can't go any further with life. So I'm feeling a strong downward pulling of depression. Okay. But y'all know how I like to do my picks. I like for them to be very succinct and not too much of like what I might want to add lib to it or add, or whether it's really strongly on point intuitively or not. Okay. I love to second guess my ego. Second guess my ego. Right? Ego, are you highly involved in this, or is it strictly the intuition on point and popping? Okay, so let's see. So 32, grief and sorrow, or in this case, in the green kipper, despair. It's talking about deception, unsolved problems, desperation. I said that. Desperate measures. Oh my God. See? I'm telling you. Yes. Okay. So it's not strictly me wanting to talk down, me want to be negative, we want to gossip or anything of the such. It's about the truth, because the truth is what really will set one free. Okay. So desperation, grief, setbacks, adversities, failure, drinking. So somebody could be trying to drink their sorrows away. Someone in your surrounding may try to bully or put pressure on you to do something you don't want to do. Your thoughts may not be clear enough to make a definite judgment, a distinctive judgment. Worry and frustration is all around you. With positive cards, the problem finds a solution and can be quickly solved. With more negative-oriented cards, the situation is very desperate, and only prayers and positive thoughts can help you overcome the situation. The mantra is, I easily overcome any setback I'm encountering. The topic is adversity. Adversity. Now let's do the cross read. We're going to go to 21 and we're going to read 32. We just read 32 under 21. We're going to go to 21 and we're going to read 32. Unsolved personal problems. Private life is in decadence. They're deceived by their private life. So somebody is strongly is about to, because I don't feel like this has happened yet. Somebody is about to get in such a conundrum that they are going to seek desperate measures to overcome these overwhelming feelings of defeat. Okay, what's that? What's after that? What you need? Well, I mean, show me that burger one. Show me. Let's see that color. Great fortune. So this definitely has something to do with money. And the abundant lifestyle. Because as the movie was talking and going through legal matters. So as the movie was talking about that Michael Keaton was the only way for the child to receive a bone marrow donor. And also I saw earlier something about cancer. Something about cancer or something directly that happened within cancer season. Or since cancer season. Yeah, let me see. Okay, we'll work with that one. Okay, yeah, so cancer season, something that just happened. I don't feel like looking it up, but yeah. Something about cancer. See, it says bone marrow donor, gravely ill. Okay. So let's see what this 32 with this this 26 and this 30 talking about. Let me just see, because they got me going all over the place with it. I'm just gonna follow the spiritual leader, higher self. 26 and 30. So great fortune with the 30. A helpful intervention of a therapist, a legal advisor, or a lawyer. So this person definitely is going to need an actual lawyer. Okay, let's see. So we got 32 and we got the 30. A desperate legal procedure. Legal matters are going to bring some sorrow. The situation is very dire. So we're not picking up about this living room yet. Let's get into this living room energy, the family. Let's get into that. Yeah, I've been taking off on weekends, whether y'all knew that or not, but for the record. Okay, so 32 and 21, Elizabeth, what are we doing? 32 and 21. 32 and 21. Sick family member. A sick family member. Okay, I picked up on cancer. Okay, so that's tying in together. An infirmary forced to rest. Talking about a hospital here in the movie. Gravely ill. Okay, so I did hear rock bottom due to material lacking of the materials needed or the help needed in a situation. The legal matters could literally be divine intervention. Because we know in today's world that a lot of these lawyers are crooked as two left goddamn shoes with no feet to put them on. So one should not be hoping or looking to a man outside of themselves to aid them in their quest for justice. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, because I just some just say look at the book and it say thief. Okay. So that was the 32 and the 21. Let's do the 21 and the 32. We cross reading. 21 and the 32. Because I don't want speculations. Unsolved personal problems. Private life is in decadence. It's saying the same thing. 2132. Okay. Did we do 2130? Consulting a housing expert, a real estate agency, or going to some type of family therapy. Now, the house could technically be the hospital, the place where one will be trying to receive this healing and rejuvenation. That was 21 and 30. 21 and 26 of that great fortune. A successful family, lucky family, valuable intimacy, personal happiness, one's own luck. So a person is going through something now that's making them feel like God doesn't love them, that they don't matter, they don't count. But it's an illusion. Anytime the body is under massive attack physically through illness, your mind will also be attacked. It's just a natural occurrence. It's involuntary depression. Hello? For someone, it's involuntary depression. Okay? It's even worse when you're around people that don't care to recognize that you truly are screaming for help in a silent stance. You're screaming for help through a silent stance. 26th grade fortune. 32. A solution will be found though. You're gonna solve these past issues and to stay encouraged, as I just did for you just then. Okay? All right. So, Spirit, do you want me to see anything deeper into this? Okay, they say keep going. All right, so 32. Because I wasn't supposed to be at work today. Okay, so 32. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw how it flew out of there. I did not say it. I did not say it. Did not say it. False person. False person. So what I'm feeling intuitively about this is that again, this is they feel like they got to go to extremes and desperate measures to attempt to get their way or get out of a situation that again is causing them to. So all this psychosis is coming from an illness. Let's see. Like I said, it's involuntary depression. Mm, 29, prison. Yeah, involuntary depression. This person could literally be feeling like, why the hell do I always have to be involved in some bullshit? Why is it that my life had to consistently shit? I don't remember the last time I laughed hard till I farted. I don't remember the last time that, something just was so overwhelmingly beautiful to me to where I cried and I knew that the divine spirit of life existed within me and others. This person is really feeling caught in a state of like, this is a very dark place for this person. So I'm not trying to approach this with ridicule or joking or anything of the such. That's what I just heard my spirit team let me know right then. Like, yeah, this is that level. This is that level. This is involuntary depression. This person is not normally used to dealing with something so heavy. I don't know why I'm seeing something about Cancer season. Maybe the zodiac Cancer, astrological zodiac sign Cancer. Something that just happened with Cancer season. Something they just found out in July. Something ain't right. And this person is really trying to hide all this shit. They trying to hide it. I don't understand. And that's why I'm going to get a little bit like a mama shaking the finger at the person because of this, whoever this is for. Because, baby, you gotta, get up out of that. You don't keep yourself caught up in that when this help is available. 29, 32, 29. Unsolved judicial case, addictions, depression, stressful situation, feeling captive. So this person is dealing with addictions. That's what I meant. That's why I was getting mad. 11:33 on the clock. I was sensing how they don't want to tell themselves the truth. That's that false person right there. They don't want to tell themselves the truth. You can't get no damn help for addictions talking about I ain't really no alcoholic. You can't get no help for drug abuse if you don't think you're really abusing your body. You're not invincible. So it is going to be a bit preachy with this one. I can feel it. Let's get that false person up here right here. Let's go ahead and get it. False person. All right. So we gonna read everything under the false person because we want to know. We don't want to leave no rock unturned so we can find all the little worms. Okay, so let's go with false person. Okay, let's talk about what that false person is even talking about within itself. Falsehoods, lies, enemy, danger, wrong, imposter syndrome. False person is a card of adversity. A person or situation may be against you. Pay attention, as not everything that glitters is gold. As a person, it can indicate someone who is deceitful or jealous, or someone who brings confusion and troubles along. It may be the right time to question his or her motives and find the reason why this person is being so insincere. As a situation, things are definitely not in your favor. You may make the wrong decision or be involved in a wrong action. Remember that this person or situation will always try to confuse and harm you. So be observant and vigilant. The mantra is no person or place has any power over me. Yeah, that's why it was important for me to read everything under the false person. So this is nothing that I'm ad-libbing. Okay? The future here for false person, we're going to go through all of it. The future here for false person and 32. No, let's do it in numerological order. What we have here first is 21. 21 under the future. It says 21 is living room, envious. Traitors are close to you. Pay attention to your surroundings. A wrong environment. That's future. False person and 21 under the past. Envious. Traitors are close to you. Pay attention to your surroundings. A wrong environment. Okay, so you see how it says the same thing. So I'm not going to keep doing this. On the mind of the false person, that would be false person number 8, cross red with the 21, and it speaks and says the false person is thinking of their private life. They're thinking of the things that's going on around their house. Their house could be their body. Okay, the temple. Okay, there we go. So then that was on the mind. And then the last one is what's already been achieved. All right, this is false person number 8, cross red with the 21 in the living room. The false person is a secretive person. Okay, they like to keep what they do in their private life and all that on the low. So they on the down low with the shit that got going on. They very attached to their comfortable lifestyle or whatever. They're very comfortable in what they're doing. And they're going to do whatever it takes to stay in their addiction. So that's why I was trying my best to not really give but I felt it. I felt it. I'm telling you. I know what I'm telling y'all. Okay? So they wanted me to see that false person with this person's house. House being their temple, their body, themselves. Okay? I'm hearing what people will do for money, the song. I'm not in a singing mood. All right. So, since this false person is so dynamic in this pics here, we're going to go and see if this the person's past dominating, what's on this person's mind dominating, what they've already achieved dominating, or what's coming in the future that's dominating. Let's find out. Let me do this over here so y'all can see me do it on Whoo, child, I was not trying to come to work today. Nope. No, sirree, Bob. So let's get to the random map. I got 2 random maps. This random map is totally different from this random map. Okay, so here go the random map. And we'll go here to the Kippa Witch Energy in the Kippa reading book. We got the future. Excuse me, the past. What's already been achieved and what's currently on their mind. What's already been achieved. We're going to go ahead and read it strictly from what's already been achieved as we continue to do the cross reading. So we just did the cross read of the number 8 false person with the 21 living room. Now we will be hopping on to the next numerological order of the 26 great fortune. So let's go all the way back. We're just trying to, we turning over all the rocks so we can see what's worms up under there. That's what I've been guided to do. My mouth is doing that weird shit again. Every time I have something citrus, it sets it up again. Okay, and what's already been achieved right here, false person. All right, so let's just recap. 21 says the false person is very secretive. They are protecting their rights to do what the fuck they want to do. They're very attached to the comfortable. They're comfortable in their own shit. And they're going to do whatever it takes to keep it just that way. That's what it says. And then we got false person in 26 says the false person has undeserved recognition. This false person has undeserved recognition. What are they talking about? Undeserved recognition. So what spirit is showing me clearly, what that's saying is that this person wants to be acknowledged as all crystal clear, clean, lovely, smelling good, disease free, everything. But it's actually the opposite. You know? Like, why? Why can't you live in your truth? You can tell with my mouth doing that shit again, I can't say the word truth right. We getting this. We hoping that, the divine directly, my spirit directly connected to the divine spirit of life is going to guide me to figure out what the fuck is going on with this. But it's something internal going on with me. So I see why spirit guided me, waking me up out of my sleep, to see these certain visions that I won't disclose and communicate with said person. And then tell me I need you to do a Kipper. I told y'all why I love it when I get a vacation for doing Kipper, or I'm off because Kipper don't play. That's why if anything you want to call me, don't call me a tarot reader, but you can call me an oracle. And I'm just, this is the point. So let me just try to give y'all some backstory. So I heard spirit say, so that vision that I had showed you, go to the X Spirit app, and I'm gonna show you something. I mean, the X Spirit, the random app. Go on the X Spirit, and I'm about to show you something. So a whole bunch of random shit start coming up that ain't making sense. When that happens, I can tell that the energy around me is like, obscured. So I was like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? So then I don't want to pay attention. I'm not going to pay attention. That's my flesh, my ego, whatever you want to call it, but I don't want to pay attention because my body, I don't feel good in my own physical body. I don't feel good in my own physical body. Why the fuck do I need to be caring about somebody else's body? Like what they got going on. I don't want to focus on nobody else. This is what I be going through. So I heard spirit say, okay, well, if I tell you through music, will you listen? I was like, of course, okay, because I can't deny the frequencies. Okay, so we going, we doing it, we doing it, and and uh and so I'm gonna show y'all what it was because I did the notes, I did my homework. Okay, let me show y'all how it went down. As in me so proudly professing to be the official music oracle. So let me show you. Hold on, I did the notes on this phone on purpose. Well, I didn't hope to, but I felt I might have to share this. Hold on, let me get it up. Where my notepad at? Here you go. So I was studying, y'all. So anyway, I heard spirit say I need you to do a pick. So I'm like, but I thought I was off today. And I was like, well, this is a very important pick, so I need you to do it. I was like, okay. Well, that means I'm finna learn something. I'm finna, tap into some things. Okay, what's up? So then I said, I got an attitude, and I was like, so I'm still on part 36. Are we moving to 37? Are we moving on up, or what are we doing? So they was like, well, no, unfortunately, it's still 36. So I was like, okay, what do you want to talk to me about? What is it? So if you go into my lives, is there to where I asked the question on the 36 point, what we on? Because this is a Kipper. I don't know why I'm talking about I don't be like to do the Kippers. The Kippers don't have numbers like that. Like the Kippers do not have the ability for the numbers to keep going. They don't. Like I put the numbers because I'm guided to, but they don't necessarily need no numbers. They can go under the Kippers. Because this whole channel is about my personal spiritual journey and everything, right? Anyway, 36.5 is what they was telling me we was going to be on. So I was like, 36.5. Again, I thought we was going to go on to 37. I thought we was going to be really. So boom, I said 36. What's so relevant about 36? 36. Okay, they said reduce it. I said, okay, so that's 9. So immediately I got intrigued. I said, okay, so is this going to be about the councils of the 9? Are we finally going to get into the councils of the 9? So I'm about to show y'all. Obviously, that was a yes, because as you can see, I did my notes. Councils of the 9. Okay, so I was all excited. So they was like, okay, we still need you to listen to some music. I was like, okay, I'm really not in the mood. Whatever. Okay, let me be obedient. So y'all don't know this, but let me show y'all the way I get down with it. So if ever I'm so engrossed in pain, I'm so aggravated with circumstances outside of myself, what I'm feeling on my physical, all of that is all in a massive ass whirlpool of I'm sick of this fucking shit. Whenever I'm guided to listen to music, it is a certain frequency in it that speaks so clear that I can't deny it. Even if what I'm physically feeling is, I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. I don't feel good, right? Boom. So what I do is I go in and I do things like this. I title it Music Oracle and I give it a date. This is what I was guided to do. So the first 3 songs that came up, I'm finna show y'all how I got to this point of being guided to do a kipper. Anyway, the first song came up. I heard them say, I want you to go listen to, first of all, I let myself guide me to a frequency. And because you guys see that I have Elmi, the Someday remix up, it always, something about this man's beautiful soul soothes me when he sings. So I was like, okay, I want to be soothed because my spinal cord is hurt real bad. My legs is really trembling and tickling and tingling and going numb. My skin is discoloring. What the fuck is going on? So the first song that comes up when I go to El Mean Radio is Someday. The very song that I was listening to. Right after that, this song by Sir called Devils came up. And then after that, Lady by D'Angelo came up. So this is how it went with my notes. So I put in here Pandora Music Oracle playlist, August 9, 2026. First thing I heard was numerology. By simplifying or reducing, 8 and 9 is 17. I automatically knew that was the Star Tarot card. Then 2026, which is 2026, is 10. So I was like, what tarot is that? But I didn't get up to look at it because I'm laying back and my spinal cord really is hurting me real bad. And it seems like I can't sit up straight enough to get it off that nerve. So let's go and find what tarot card has number 10, okay? I don't know. I don't claim to ever know perfectly ever, as I never, try to grow to that. We gonna get back into that, okay? This is all part of it. So we got 2, 19, 0, 6, 3, 9, 9. So there's a lot of cards that have the 9s. I'm hearing them right now tell me, right now, take out the 9 cards. Excuse me. Make sure I didn't skip any. 7, 13, 10. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, so we taking out the 9s and the 10s. Okay, I don't know if it's any duplicates of 10s. I don't know. 18. No, there's another 9. 9 of Wands. So, okay, 16, 8, 21, 5, 12 on the Hangman. 1, 6, 14, 17 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So we got 3 9s so far. 9 is the Hermit. 9 is the 9 of Swords. And 9 is the 9 of Wands. So I see it's a lesson coming in. I'm getting excited now. I'm getting excited. Because I don't know who this counseling session is actually for. Who they telling me deeper about. But I feel like I do. know who it is, and I'm not really wanting to know. 17 right there, the star card. 17 right there, the star card. Okay, and these 10s in the back. 7, 1. Here's another 9. Okay, so we got the 9, the Hermit. We got the 9 of Swords. We got the 9 of Wands, and we got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, something about the 9, and I guess I'm getting ready for the studying of the councils of the 9. I guess that I feel like that's what it is. So I'm excited, right now. Don't misconstrue what I'm feeling in my physical body as that I'm angry or something about my lessons and everything. No, and because my lessons of doing what I do with my picks is also always rewarding to me every single time that I'm obedient and I show up. But it's what I'm feeling in my spinal cord. I'm in a lot of pain. Okay, so 3, 8. So it's all about focusing on myself is what I'm a little irritated about, because it's like I don't want to be counseling nobody that don't want no help. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so then we got the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So yeah, I could have possibly thought this up off the top of my dome, but and the Wheel of Fortune. So something very significant. Once you hit that Wheel of Fortune, that wheel turns in your favor. You hitting this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. But you must learn the lessons. Saturn and Sagittarius, root chakra. Something to do with the home base. So if whatever this is about this person has anything to do with me learning something about me, then I'm always going to be hyper obedient to do so. Okay? Hyper obedient to do so. And then we got the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords. So the major arcana starts it off. The major arcana starts it off. The Wheel of Fortune. So that's what they're showing me there. Okay, so that's what that is. Do I got some little clips? Yep, because I fixed them all the other day. See when I be doing a little detail stuff, my daughter be like just throwing shit somewhere in the bucket, and I be like, give me all those, I'm gonna need them. It makes sense because I will need them, just like now. Okay, so we got the 10s, and here's one more 9, the 9 of Cups. So we got the 10s begins with the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the 9s begins with the Hermit. So I feel like we're going to do some more the Hermetic breakdown. Am I even saying that right in my mouth? Okay, so with this, the 9s, we start with the major arcana, the Hermit, Mercury energy. What did I just do with my little section? What did I just do with the 10s? What the hell? Y'all, I'm tripping. What did I just do with the 10s? They fall. Okay, reset yourself because something weird just happened. Did that just happen in real? Okay, you can't see it, okay? Jupiter Pisces, the 10s. The 9s, Mercury Virgo, okay? Begins with the Hermit. Okay, and then we got the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So whatever this is about to break down for me, I'm excited. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. So, and this is how we finna be that rising star. So that's exactly what they're showing me. Okay. So something coming in, something happening in September. September the 10th, September 17th, September 27th, September the 9th. Something about September. All right, so we got that. And this is, we got to break all these down. Wow. What was I doing before with it? Oh, the Kabbalistic. Yes, that's it. Okay. All the nines. Then all the tens. Woo. Child, let's go for it then. Okay. That's that each one teach one about to come in strong. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. See what happens when I show up. I'm always rewarded with a treat. And so you have to stay in a perpetual state of receiving from the divine. If you start with receiving, how can I say? You got to be in a perpetual state of that. Is this not the word receiving? Is not by itself. This receptiveness is something that you're doing involuntarily, but voluntarily. Involuntarily, but voluntarily. That's what they're showing me on that. Okay. So cool. I know I don't have no rubber band, do I? I don't. Just use this. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So, that was sweet. Okay, so I'm always gonna show up to a Pix talking about somebody else. Want to know what's it got to do with me? So, so the tens is what tarot card. Okay, so that's how I got that treat out of that. The 10 is what tarot card, and it led to all of that. Okay. Didn't realize I was gonna be looking into the nines. Okay. So anyway, here's what the songs were saying. So I put someday devil's lady. Someday devil's lady. It didn't make sense. I was like, someday devil's lady. So then I put someday the evil lady, or the lady finally lived past these ghosts of her past. Someday. Someday, okay? So someday, meaning like it's gonna happen in this lifetime. All right, so then D'Angelo says, "You're my beautiful divine lady." Okay. Then the song that came up after that was Deja Vu by Darlin. No, Deja Vu. I'm sorry, Deja Vu, Darlin. Deja Vu, Darlin by Q. All right. And it says, every single day, every single night, truth will be by your side. I will be there for you. I will be there for you. You can catch the shade. Get some peace of mind, knowing that I'm right by you. I will be there for you. I will be there for you. Deja vu. So I guess it's trying to let me know like some major deja vu finna start happening. Okay. Okay. So then the song that came up next was Daniel Caesar featuring Kali Uchis called Get You. And then I heard Higher Self say, stay here and meditate on this music. The angels, and then in there he says the angels be calling. He says, ooh, who could have thought I'd get you? Ooh, who could have thought I'd get you? Then Kaliuka says, this feels like summer. Boy, you make me feel so alive. Just be my lover. Boy, you'll lead me to paradise. The next song was Una Crush featuring Usher. Verse 3, Usher. Honestly, you shouldn't waste time no more. Cause all these little boys you're chasing, did they broke your heart? I know you've been down, 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 to down, down, to down, down. I won't let you down, 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 to down, down, to down, down. Okay? Then the chorus. I feel a little rush. I think I've got a little crush on you. I hope it's not too much. But girl, when I'm with you, I hear it. My heart is singing. La, 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 la. And then the last song that came on that led me to text this person was Xavier Omar's, But Really, I'm Afraid of Loving You. But really, I'm afraid of loving you. Okay. And then there was some more songs that came on that I didn't need to write nothing down about because I guess I wrote that down for this pics. And it was one specific song that I was like, oh my gosh, that was the frequency. So I was grateful that I was being obedient because that was the frequency I need to heal past this person. So every time I feel like I want to heal past this person, in such a way that he cannot keep me down, keep me bound, or keep me any of that shit. It's like, dude, can you stop fucking around with my gangster? It's always the attitude. Can you please? And so I just said no. That's why I said the devil lady. That's why I came out the dark feminine, Kali. I'm not about to plead with you no more. So if what spirit needed to show me right here had to happen, cool. I was watching Papa Duck's video where he was saying something along the lines of gossip, witches gossip, and that's witchcraft. Some shit like that in a nutshell about, how gossiping is the main ingredient that witches use. First of all, I never professed to be a witch, but I guess I can say right now for the record, I guess I'm in total control of herself. So that's the acronym that the most powerful of powerful light forces in this world subscribe to or radiate as, then I'm a witch. Cool. But I'm never on my channel gossiping about nobody. Again, I always say, what does this have to do with me? I can see all kinds of things that's going on with people around me that be fucking around in my energy. But do I want to get on here and be saying this and saying that? No. Absolutely not. For what? For what? I have a very beautiful, gifted daughter that has a very, very, very sound mind and beautiful, loving heart and discernment within her. So if I wanted to just, have someone that I'm counseling or I'm practicing my counseling skills, I have someone right there that I can talk to about whatever person is the focal point. I won't actually be coming on here doing that. Like, for what? I don't care. I really don't be caring about what's going on in somebody's life that has always tried to affect me and my life negatively. I will never give a fuck about what's going on in your life when you've always showed up to hurt, harm, and injure my movements, my progress. Through thought, negative thoughts and actions. Through negative thoughts, meaning there's something that I may have not heard you say out your mouth, but I know you thinking it. And just by the way you keep showing up, I'm never going to get on this channel just want to be talking about you. I am guided. I just had to say that. I had to clear the energy. And because it was like, what? What? Because men definitely do gossip. What do y'all do at the barber shop? Huh? What do y'all do at the barbershop? How is it that you're able to have indiscretions where you're cheating on your significant other and it won't work to give you such grandiose, superior energy of being the most skillful player from the funky Himalayas, and your salty ass has to like express how sweet it is for other men to have that same so-called cleverness just like you. So you have a group that you sit around and y'all talk about your indiscretions and your next impromptu indiscretions and the one you hope you can do. So please stop. Please. This no hate to Papa Duck. I love Papa Duck. I listened to the rest of what he had to say about what that man said. I don't agree with what he said. But I listened to what Papa Duck had to say, and I 100% agree with what he said based on something he looked at somebody else's video or something he was reacting to. So I'm reacting to what that dude was saying in Papa Duck's video about something about gossiping. Let me look for it right quick because I don't like to just recant things and don't give you like a focal point of what the hell I'm talking about. For those people that really do watch what I be on and popping over here. It was one of his most recent ones. Here it is. Gossip is the biggest tool witches use for witchcraft. Is what this man in this video, him right there, was saying that I just expressed. Like, get the fuck off. I don't know who that person is. But y'all, that's the reason why I told y'all this is not something that you can do for play. This is not true, real deep, strong, like I mean, snatch your roots out and give you a motherfucking wedgie and a yeast infection and a toothache, all that all up in one type of shadow work. Ain't nothing to play around with. It's not for play. You gotta really be serious about, and I'm doing mine at the same time of doing what it is I'm called to do for the collective consciousness. Okay, so imagine that. Imagine that dilemma. Imagine that. But y'all know the good book, what they call the good book, says that God won't put more on you than what you can bear. So back on this. And so I decided to text the person. And every time I'm trying my best to be respectable, ethical in what it is I know I'm really capable of doing to help people heal. I'm just going to call it the person. But every now and then I might just shout out the pump master just because the energy always vexes me because of the arrogance, because of the, where did it say it at, people? Let's go back. Where did it say it at? Say it. Say it at. It said it. It said this person has an undeserving. Ooh, please let me go find that. Please, please, please. It was on the false person and was it legal? Where was it at? Let me go back to it. I don't know where it was at. Damn it. But let's try. It said this person has an undeserving. Where was it at? What is that? With what? You doing it just like you did your. I don't want that hard bacon. I can't chew it. Okay. Where was it at, y'all? Oh my gosh. I'm over here looking for that, y'all. But y'all know, y'all roll the tape back. It was said. It was said that this is undeserving, okay? That's what took me on that spiel that I was just on. Anyway, child, so I'm at 32. And Spirit just said, look at false person. And it literally says, an enemy is causing much pain through gossip. Oh my goodness. An enemy is causing much pain through gossip and harassment. But they literally feel like, nah, I'm not that person. You making me into this person that I'm not. And y'all, I think the money is finally finna show up behind this, behind the scenes. Something else I feel is coming in that I don't know what it is and how it's gonna come. But I'm gonna be able to buy my new phone and get my phone numbers changed, and then that way there should be no contact whatsoever. Cause I'm sure the fuck not gonna give you the new number and contact you. It's going. I'm retrograding this shit all the way back to before he got out of jail, and he did not have my phone number. We retrograding back. Okay, because I don't know why. I don't know if this person is having some type of mixed feelings that I was ever trying to like recoup. What's that word? Rekindle. No, I've been so strong across the board that no, I don't want no affiliations with your physical body. I don't want no affiliations with your physical body, and I haven't had any yearnings and desires for your physical body since 2/22/2022. I don't understand why you don't get it. Like, why would you even be attracted to me as sickly as I am? Like, that what the freak is going on? So this person have addictions. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because I'm telling y'all, I didn't want to talk about this on there because I have been wrecking my mind. Like, why would he want to have any kind of a sexual relations with me whatsoever if I'm this ill? I got all these ailments and everything going on. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. It ain't love. It ain't like, baby, I love you. I want to be there for you. Like, I understand that we can do this together. Like, we gonna heal. It's not like that. So what the you have to understand the depth of my anger. My spiritual gangster is he rattling the cage. I cannot be this beautiful black majestic panther over there waking up occasionally to eat my steak and then licking my paws and everything and sleeping because y'all done locked me in this motherfucking cage. But you literally think that I'm still not this mystic beast that the divine has created because you have the ability to have to control when I eat. Or so you think you have the ability to control when I eat because of the cage. You feel like the cage between us is what gives you some type of superiority complex. So again, ties into wanting to be praised for something that they don't deserve praises for. You don't deserve praises for intentionally harassing women spiritually, raping women. You do not have any type of gall or balls that's gonna keep hanging. It ain't gonna get snatched by the divine. Why? Like what? What else is here, Spirit? Look at that. That came out, crossed over just a little tad bit of the Great Fortune, but it's definitely over the false person. Gift. Wow. This person. Oh, man, let me tell you something. This person wants to fake the funk like I come in peace. I'm not trying to do you no harm. I just want to get along with you. But can't even stay long enough within the conversation to make that lie stick. This person has a forked tongue. So everything that I was reading in the beginning literally has a lot to do with their karma. Let's see what's coming over here. Anytime that false person comes up in the Kipper, it's a done dollar. It's a wrap. You don't want the false person or the thief to ever show up. Sad news. You don't want the false person or the thief to ever show up. So when we finna start from 32, we finna do 17. Deceiving gift. A troublesome visit. Painful gift. A painful visit. I just freaking heard this person is going to receive a gift that they cannot return. And I'm speaking of this on a body of physical illness way. They're going to receive a gift. This gift, this is a karmic gift. 12:12 on the clock. This is a karmic gift. It's going to, if it don't teach them these lessons, so they could possibly turn over the right leaf and rise to receive the blessings, then I don't know. So let's read 17 in false person. What does Kipper mean when he talks about that gift card? A present, a visit, a pleasant surprise, gratitude, exchange, small luck. It's a wonderful card to have in your reading. A gift card announces a visit, that someone is bringing a gift to you both in the literal and the figurative sense. Some readers also align this card to children aged less than 12. As always, the surrounding cards will shed light on the reason and the provenance of this gift. The mantra is, I accept all gifts graciously and with deep gratitude. This person was trying to give me a gift that won't stop giving, or something very dire. Y'all heard me talk about desperate measures, hospitals. 14. So that was, I'm sorry, 14. 17. 14 is very significant. 17 and false person. A wrong gift. A fake gift, a cubic zirconia instead of a diamond. Okay? Now we got sad news. False person, sad news. And remember, it's under what's already been achieved. The false person has a displeasing personality, complains about everything, and they're often the bearer of bad news. So this person is walking around with a spiritual sickness. Give me 32 and 14. Life crisis. A hopeless situation. Things are getting worse. 32 and 17. Yeah. Things are getting worse. Just like what I was saying in the very beginning. Did I talk about that 29? I don't believe I did with the imprisonment card. Did I? Yeah. Addictions, depression, feeling captive. Yeah. I did. I did. This is so sad. The point of it all, you don't necessarily feel great and good about this shit. This ain't nothing to feel great and good about and be like, yeah. I can speak all day about somebody crossing me and been doing it for years, getting their fucking karma. That don't mean that I'm getting off or getting orgasms from you hurting and everything. No, because you didn't learn your fucking lessons. That's what that says. You did not learn your lessons. Yeah, the power of 9. 3, 6, 9. 3 and 6 is 9. 9 and 9 is 18. 18 equals to 9. The council of the 9 is coming. Show me whatever dominant energy you want me to see. Wow. Manipulation. Spiritual manipulation. Spell casting. This is what's caught up to this person. All of this playing around and spell work. Playing around and spell work. All of this dark manipulation. This person has like I said, a monkey on his back. This person is really does have no control over their physical vessel. Their body, this person is under possession. This is why I say this is no joking matter. This person is under possession. This possession is going to lead this person to be seeking psychiatric help in the long run. So this is the reason why I was always going to be protected away from this person. And this is the reason why I never went to this person's house. This is the reason why none of that ever fucking happened. And me showing that I'm not afraid of you and any motherfucking thing that you trying to conjure up and send my way. I don't just got to holler about no weapons formed against me will prosper. I'm letting you know I am the actual weapon. Of mass destruction. That's the dark feminine. Obviously, shit is not going to go in this person's favor and whatever this legal stuff is, that they're going through. It came out like this. It's not going to go in the way that they wanted to go. And let's look at this sad news. It's not going to go in the way that they wanted to go because of what they've been doing. Like trying to use witchcraft, spell casting, whatever they want to call what they do is, whatever they call it. Trying to use that for everything. There go again. They're going, it's like maybe jail will probably be the only thing that helps this person because being in the free world, so to speak, is going to cause more damage to other people as this person decides, I don't give a fuck. I got to do whatever it takes to survive. Oh my God. Why do I have to... Mature woman. I was literally thinking it, but I didn't finish saying it. Why do I have to talk about this tough shit? Mature woman. and wanted to feel like I got his back. Like, no, I don't. I don't have your back. Look, death magic. This is what they were playing in. He was playing in death magic. Literally tried to send shit my way. Like, are you freaking serious? 92. Didn't I say something about 92? I think I said that. Roll the tape back. I said the number 92. 611. The information, bring it in, Spirit. I'm welcoming it. Yeah, this is tough. I don't want to keep on talking, but that's right. This is the Spirit say this is the truth. This particular psychic intuitive type, I can't talk. This particular psychic intuitive counsel session is the truth. And that's why you've been called to do it, because you stand in the divine authority of the truth as a cosmic governance. Stop shrinking yourself down is what I'm hearing him say. Yeah. And you sexually liberated. You're not obsessed with the flesh. You are definitely 100% married to the faith. That's right. See, in the upright 8 and 3, that's the 11. You're not. You sexually liberated. Look, I'm telling y'all. When people might think that, look, and on the bottom, twin flames. People might think that you like defacing cards. No, because I'll buy a whole nother day. That one has nothing on it. You know? It's charging the cards. That's right. This person secretly admires you. Wants to have what you have. So they are obsessed with your skills and your gifts and everything, but felt like they had the right to, like, everything jumping out, going in the reverse. Over the death magic. Felt like they had the right to, like, take it from you. Look at that. That's right. They wanted to take it from you with this jump right on top of the death magic card. They wanted to take it away from you. They wanted to reverse your fortune. What the fuck? So that's what he meant when he said, if I'm doing things to change the course of your life, why would I tell you what that is? And then we got this right here, crossing over admiration. Spiritual abuse. So this was never love. This was spiritual abuse. What the hell? That's right. But I mean, come on, baby. He tried to come. He tried to come up against. He didn't realize that my belief, or me receiving the gift of the truth, that I was going to be able to transmute anything that he ever tried to do with my gifts. Wow. And now I'm moving on. So thank you, universe, for sending me in this nice little form of cash that I can buy this new phone. Give me something top notch that's gonna last me for a while, very durable. And because it's been time to upgrade this Note 8. And let me go ahead and upgrade and be able to have the tangible resources and the funds to come in and keep my bills paid. And we in alignment. We're 100% in alignment with the fact that moving on card is. Give me one more. I like the way I set this up. Give me one more, please and thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And it actually came out in reverse. It literally came out in the reverse. It came out like that. So this person cannot affect you, would infect you or affect you. You're moving past this. You're moving past this person who been operating in a very toxic energy. And look, you got your so they're telling me to get the rose quartz. So I gotta go shop for some rose quartz right now, y'all. So I'm finna go. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you would like to go ahead and donate to my healing ministry, you can hit me up at the PayPal. That is Goddess, GODDESSOV, V as in Victor, LOVE. All right, guys. Until the next time I rise, I'm off for the rest of the day. I love you guys. Go in peace and come on back in love. I'm out.